There's a lot of people that are there for aviation. There's not a lot of people, so you learn whether you're flying or not.
Aaron Luke dropping back a pass, intercepted. Sam Rainford back-to-back weeks with an INT. He jukes a defender into the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs. Sam Rainford with another pick six. If you've been a part of the game, you've seen this many pick sixes.
The ball carrier. Another nice run.
Let's go, Colt. Hey, there you go, Colt Moss. Gotta keep Colt Moss. Nice blocking line. Back from the break here on 102.7 FM, 1240 AM Outlaw Country as the Whitefish Bulldogs just ran across the field here in celebration of that big homecoming victory. We'll try to get some players here, try to get Coach Bolweg up for a post-game interview, talk about that homecoming win, how it feels to start off the conference play on the right note, and kind of get an idea of what's to come next here for the Whitefish Bulldogs. Conference play is here at Polson next week. And then it's already senior night in 2 weeks as they host Columbia Falls, and they're at Liddy at Bigport. Close out the season. All those games broadcast live right here on 102.7 FM, 1240 AM Outlaw Country. How about this Whitefish Bulldog football team here today? I mean, multiple touchdowns, had multiple pick sixes, touchdown passes, you name it. Van Schweiger with a couple of great runs. Let's run down the scoring column. There's not much really in terms of the stat column. I mean, it was touchdown after touchdown. That's the stats. Luke Dalen, 12-yard touchdown run to start off the ball game. Cooper Akey, 29-yard pick six, made it 14-0. A 43-yard touchdown pass from Luke Dalen to Cooper Akey made it 21-0. Jordan Harmon, a 23-yard pick six, made it 28-0. A safety made it 30-0. A Vlad Shestak, 60-yard kick return for a touchdown, made it 37-0. A 21-yard touchdown pass from Luke Dalen to Cooper Akey again made it 44-0. Cooper Akey with multiple touchdowns in this ball game. Sam Rainford, a 37-yard pick six. Colt Moss, a 2-yard touchdown run, made it 58-0. And then Van Schweiger, a 33-yard touchdown run, made it 65-0. We had a couple Bulldogs here coming up for the post game here as we'll get Sam Rainford and try to get Cooper Akey possible on this post game. Luke Dalen finishes the night 5 of 5, 65 yards. A couple of touchdowns here in this one, and then on the running game, again, it was Van Schweiger leading the way there as we'll get the mic here on Sam Rainford, and I'm going to hand you this little guy for the Facebook Live video we got going on here. So, Sam, I don't think I've officially introduced myself to you. Cole Havens, I'm obviously the one who calls your guys' games now, but let's just start off with, first of all, can you hear me all right here?
I can hear you.
Perfect. How about take me through these last couple of games here for this defense? I mean, 7 points allowed, takeaway after takeaway. What's working for the defense right now?
I mean, I'd say just the guys out there, everyone's so locked in, and we all work together great, and no one gets down on themselves when we mess up. Like, someone screws up, everybody picks the guy up, and we just keep going. And it's just a beautiful thing, you know? Like, you go out there, I don't have a worry in the world, you know? Like, I trust everyone beside me. It's just great.
How about for you? Back-to-back games here with an interception. You had one against Eureka. You had actually 3 games in a row with an interception. You had one against Corvallis, too, right? Yeah. And then and then the pick six to get in the end zone. That had to feel nice.
Yeah, it felt good. No, it's fun. And again, like, it's not just me, right? Like, everyone's doing their job out there. It's great.
How about offensively, to finally kind of see that offense start to click here a little bit, to see moving the football and everything, that had to be nice to see the offense kind of get going, especially to start that game, too.
Yeah, again, like, everyone's working hard in practice, and, just next game, we're just keeping going.
How about take me through, I tried to go down at halftime to, grab a water ball. I couldn't even move through this crowd. Take me through, when you're on the field, it's homecoming, you got this crowd lighting it up for you. How much fun is that?
I can't even say it. Like, when this song comes on after the games, Boys of Fall, Kenny Chesney, like, the feeling out here is just something else. Like, you don't get it anywhere else.
How do you find a time that we're in a day and age, or as a football team, you're always kind of, hey, what's next? Hey, what's next? Type of thing. How do you kind of, in a sense, sit back and kind of cherish the moment? How do you kind of live in the moment at times?
I mean, I'd say it's hard to, just because we're always on to the next thing, right? That's what great teams do, is you get a win, right? You celebrate, and then you move on, right? But I don't know, just out here when you get to go and say hi to your parents and all your buddies, I'd say right now is when we cherish the moment.
How important are games like this as a team when you can kind of do your job in the first or second quarter and allow some of these young guys onto the field? It's still varsity football, no matter what the score is, to allow maybe some of those JV guys to get some minutes. How actually crucial is that for young guys?
I'd say it's really crucial. Like, I got pulled up to varsity just to watch freshman year, and you just immediately start getting more comfortable the more you're out here, right? So when you do go out there and start, like I have been this year for my first year, it feels like home,
One guy I want to ask you about, I'll ask Cooper as he comes up here, is one of your big guys on the line. I mean, the line has been doing such a great job, but every time I come by practice, one guy that I always see everyone kind of maybe giving an extra clap for, Keon Franklin. To be able to see him get into the game and on his very first play, a tackle for a loss, what's that like for you to see a guy who puts in the work like that to get rewarded like that?
It's great. Again, like, just him making the play out there and then getting recognized, it's great.
And then now conference plays here, right? These games now officially matter. To be able to start off conference play, a leg up, 1-0, how big is that?
It's great. I can. It's just great. Yeah.
I love it. And then going into next week, going to Polson, we know Polson's a tough place to play, right? It's a place where no matter how good or bad Polson is, you have to be as soundly prepared as you can. What do you guys have to do in practice this week to get ready for a tough road contest there in Polson?
Everyone's got to do their job. We all got to watch film, and we just got to do what we did this past week. Like, just again, same thing.
Just build, right?
Yep.
Perfect. I think that's all I got for you. Hey, thanks for coming on and joining me, and go celebrate with friends, and stay safe and have a good weekend.
Will do. Thank you.
Perfect. That was Sam Rainford of the Whitefish Bulldogs. We'll get Cooper Akey here up next. Got to get a couple of dogs. I think Cooper Akey might be getting the player of the game here for this one. Multiple touchdowns, pick sixes. And we'll get Cooper Akey on the call here as we're on the broadcast here, as had a big game here tonight. Kind of a breakout performance, Coop. Did it kind of feel like that to you?
I mean, kind of. Yeah, I mean, our boys were ready to come out, and we came out. It wasn't like we came out to play, and we played.
How important was it to take care of business in the first quarter the way you did?
I think it was very important. We were harping all week, first quarter. We got to win first quarter, first play. I think we did that, so that was huge to us.
How about for this offense to finally, in a sense, see some stuff click, to be able to move the football, to be able to score on some big plays? That had to feel nice as an offense.
Oh, yeah. Being able to move the ball however you want. It felt like we all just clicked today. It was great.
How about for you here? You get the pick six, you get a couple of touchdown receptions. I think, you get... I don't know. I mean, your dad is the one who makes these footballs. I think we got to give you player of the game for that performance here tonight. For you, that had to feel good. I mean, I know you had a drop pass last week that you'd love to have back. To be able to kind of have some redemption there, that had to feel good for you personally. There.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all week, that drop pass just kept haunting me, and I couldn't let that keep going after me.
How about talk to me about this team right now? It's starting to seem, Jordan Harmon, I had him on the postgame last week, and he talked about Eureka, the game, maybe being the launching point for this season? Kind of the moment maybe you look back when things started to turn. You kind of feel like that is the case too.
Oh yeah, I think we got all our pieces right now. We just got to start. We're starting to put the puzzle together, and it's starting to come together real good. I think we got all the stuff we need.
And then for non-conference play to be over, now to get into conference play, all these games matter. To be able to come out and start off conference this way, 1-0 start, getting a good win under your belts, that has to feel good now for the rest of the conference season, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's just 1 out of 5, so you got to keep on.
What's the message from the coaching staff this week? What was their message? What were they gearing you guys up for here now that this conference stretch is about to hit?
Kind of just the start of our real season. I mean, we're going. If we want to win 5, we got to win 1. So start with 1. It's going on the next week.
And then take me through just homecoming in general. This is a phenomenal just setting, right? I mean, the crowd was, you could barely move down there in the crowd. Like, it's shoulder to shoulder. Take me through what it's like when you're playing in front of a crowd that's showing up for you guys like this. Do you feel like you have to give it back?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the crowd is loud here. We all love it. The support is crazy. Having the band out here today, too. It's loud. We all love it. And, I mean, it helps us for sure.
And now getting ready for Polson. Obviously, you know the history of Polson. It's not an easy place to play, no matter how the team down there is. How do you build off of this week, have a good week of practice, and go on the road? And in a sense, how do you prepare for that? How do you get ready for this Polson squad?
I mean, I think we take what we did today as another launch point. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. We take those good things, build more good things off of it. We can go into the next week. Perfect.
Homecoming week, culmination of everything is the football game. Soccer team got a sweep. Volleyball team got a sweep. Golf, both teams top 5 at divisional tournament. Now the football team with the win here. To hear that basically it was a full sweep for homecoming week. How much do you like hearing that?
I love hearing the dogs win. I mean, everybody win. We all love that. That's what we want.
Perfect. I think that's all I got for you, bud. Hey, any last thoughts? What do you do to go 2-0 next week? Give me maybe the emphasis in practice. What do you see that maybe you're gonna have to get ready for?
I think we just gotta stay focused, stay consistent, keep building off of what we got. No complacency.
Perfect. That's all I got for you, bud. Hey, thanks for the time.
Thank you.
And have fun this weekend. Stay safe. Enjoy the homecoming dance. All that.
Thank you.
All right, that was Cooper Akey here for the Whitefish Bulldogs. Again, the Dogs coming up 65-0 win here in the Dogtown, broadcasting live from the Stumptown Ice Den press box as we'll get Coach Bolweg up here quickly, and then we will pretty much close out the night. Oh, I forgot to give Cooper his football.
Hey, go!
Go! And the stand. And the stand. There we go. Cooper Akey, your player of the game, World 3 Rehab player of the game, couple of pick sixes, touchdown receptions. Coach, how about take me through what was it like to see Coop kind of have that breakout performance?
It was good. I told Cooper he owed me, and he delivered early and often, so it was fun. I'm happy for him.
How about that just kind of win? That's got to be fun just all around when you come out and do what you want to do in the first quarter. You basically get the entire roster into the game. To be able to, in a sense, end homecoming week like that, that's got to be just fun, right?
Yeah, very fun. I mean, it's fun when we execute the right way and good things result because of it, right? When we're in position to make plays on defense, when we prep things in practice and, hey, go steal this one, and we go steal it and do things like that. Yeah, fun's a good word for it, yes.
How about from a coaching staff? When you get to, I know when you're in a game like this, a lot of people look at it as, yeah, it's a blowout win, but for some of these young guys, I look at a guy like Keon Franklin, who anytime I come by practice, it seems like everyone's always giving him an extra hand. He's always seems to be putting in that work. To see him come in, get a tackle for loss on his very first play, you got to love seeing that from when you're able to put these young guys in and get them that varsity minute.
Very much so. It's exciting for them, and anytime we can play a full roster of guys is a good feeling because we're doing things right, obviously, or really, really wrong. But tonight we were on the fortunate end of that, and yeah, it's really fun to see our young guys or our guys that don't get as much time on the field to get out there and get excited and make plays and put themselves in position to have success on the field, knowing that that isn't ultimately what deems success, but to have that taste of what that feels like is great for them.
And how about too to I just lost my train of thought or where I was going to go with that. To see, here we go. Starting fast, the first quarter. I heard from you. I heard from a couple of the guys. One of the big emphasis was to start fast this week. How much did you enjoy seeing the team come out and start fast in that first quarter, put points up early and often?
Yeah, really good. I mean, it's what we've been kind of hoping for and waiting for, and to be able to execute that. You know, we've been in a lot of situations like this on both ends before, and it's like this hard. It's just tough, and you know, you make one or two mistakes. You know, think about the last couple of games. We come out of the huddle on the first play last week and run the wrong formation, and then play two the same thing. And we didn't do that tonight, and that's a big deal for us. It's a big deal for us to continue to grow and get better in that fashion, and just continue to work towards what success is going to look like for us down the road.
How about this defense right now? 7 points allowed in the last 12 quarters played.
That's good. I'll take it all day long. I'll take it. Yeah, no, they're playing well, and I think, like I said, we're getting better is my favorite part about it. You know, Cooper's second pick down here, we change up our coverage a little bit, and he's in the right position. And, you know, we were able to not really, even the good play they made at the end of the game here, our guy's in perfect position. He made a good play. That's a football play, and that's what happens. So nothing to be upset or bummed about with that. Like, our guys are getting better, and they're learning, and they're learning from their mistakes previously and their successes, which is great.
And then going into Polson next week, for whatever reason, Polson's always a tough place to play. How do you said this week was one of the best week of practices all week. How do you build now? How do you stack? How do you have another great week of practice and, in a sense, better that?
You know, it starts with our guys, our coaches, and, you know, Coach Ross, Coach Boyle, Coach Ursher, Coach Ramos, Davidson, Henderson, all the guys on our staff, Coach Ross. And it's one of those things where, you know, we come to the table every Sunday when we meet, and we flop it all out there. And here we go. Here's what we got. Here's what we need to get better at. And they're the guys that are the ones driving the ship of creativity and innovation, and what do we need to get better at, and how do we do that throughout the week of practice. And so a lot of kudos to those guys. I mean, it certainly wouldn't be as fun without them, and it certainly would be a lot harder, that's for sure. And so just so grateful for those guys, and it starts with those assistant coaches and the work that they put in to put our guys in position to have success.
And then I talked to Jake Thew pregame, and one thing that he really said was the captains have done a great job all week of making sure the guys are staying centered and making sure that they're focusing on the task at hand. When you get to that first practice on Monday, how do you rely on those captains to, in a sense, hey, these are the guys that need to make sure that things are getting going the right way on the field?
Yeah, absolutely. Those guys are awesome. They have, you know, I meet with them every week, and we talk about things. We talk about what's good, what's bad, what do we need to change, from food that we eat to practice plans and everything else. And they are the ones that are you rewind a couple of months, they haven't waited for things. They've looked to take initiative and get things done when they think it's the right thing to do. And when it's in line with our vision as a program, which it almost always is, go run with it. And they do just that in a really cool way. You know, you think about even the stuff they took the initiative to raise money to make Guardian caps. You see all the great signs around town. You know, this house supports the dogs. I didn't even know that happened. That's because they made it happen, and I had nothing to do with it. And they are promoting. The cool thing about the captains right now is, yes, they love and care a ton about our team, and they want the best for us. They really want the best for our whole school. And it's pretty neat to see in that idea, in that fashion of like, man, they just care about our school, and they want, you know, they'll be up at the soccer games, at the volleyball games are the first ones there cheering, and just a really fun group of kids and great leaders to be around.
That's awesome. Want to know, and to start conference play off to Polson next week, quickly, what do you need to see from the guys to get ready for Polson? Since you stole my answer pregame, give me an X factor difference maker for Polson next week. Real quick.
We got to prepare real well this week. Polson's going to be a very different team than Ronan is, and going to be a different team than Corvallis was, and going to be a different team than Eureka was. You know, Polson's going to spread us out more, and they're going to throw the ball around, and they have an early mobile quarterback, a kid that can do a lot of stuff. And so we're going to have to prepare it the correct way and practice all week and really work hard to get our guys in alignment and in the right spaces to have success with it.
Perfect. That's all I got for you, Coach. Hey, thanks for the time, for joining me. Congrats on the win. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll see you down in Polson next week.
Thanks a lot, Cole. Appreciate all you do, man.
Once again, the Whitefish Bulldogs coming away with a 65-0 win on a homecoming. Cooper Akey, your ortho rehab player of the game, as the Whitefish Bulldogs with the big-time win. They'll be in Polson next week, 7 o'clock kickoff. I'll be there. You can catch the call right here on 102.7 FM, 1240 AM Outlaw Country. Again, once again, a big shout-out to all of our sponsors for helping make this broadcast possible. More Bulldog sponsors this year than ever before. The accolades that they give, the sponsorships that they give to these kids, I would highly encourage you to do your business at any one of these shops. Again, every post game brought to you by Senex Zip Trip and Piggyback Barbecue. Our scoreboard sponsor, Hill Brothers. Halftime sponsor, Whitefish Credit Union. Player of the game sponsor, Ortho Rehab. Timeout sponsor, American Bank. National Anthem sponsor, Cowgirl Coffee. Our starting lineup sponsor, State Farm, Joe Akey. Highlight sponsor, Exceed Chiropractic. Duo sponsor, D.A. Davidson. Our 50-yard line sponsor, Jersey Boys. Pin and Q, Three Rivers Bank, M&C Tire, Whitefish Eye Center, Stumptown Snowboards, Glacier Medical Associates, Universal Athletics, National Parks Realty, Whitefish Lake Restaurant, Jersey Boys Pizza, Gordon Northern Bar and Grill, Nelson's Hardware, Schellinger Construction, Dalen Dental, Bulldog Saloon, Whitefish, Huck's Place, D.A. Davidson, Northern Lights Dentistry, Zatuni Hansen Interiors, and the Stumptown Ice Den. Driven to be Broadcasting Radio Network, for my fiance Brittany Brown taking some fantastic photos and videos. Cole Havens here, signing off one final time from the Stumptown Ice Den press box on this Friday evening. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. As always, thank you for tuning in. Oh, and one last shout out before I go. Nina Thew, EJ Havens, congratulations on everything. Cannot wait for your wedding tomorrow. Congratulations to the both of you. And can't wait to be bringing another sister into the family. And with that, hope you have a great rest of your night, and I will talk to you later.